This is part one on how to create a rhinestone car decal from the rhinestone world and one of our rhinestone true type fonts with the Bling-N-E-Thing Decal material. So make sure to view all parts of these videos in order to see the entire process. This video tutorial is going to show you how to use one of our TRW true type fonts to make a shirt design, but then also how to make a rhinestone car decal with one of our designs from the true type font and using our Bling-N-E-Thing Decal material. So we're going to walk you through that entire process from the design to cutting it to pressing the decal material and everything. So what we're going to use here is one of our new TRW Love Squared Car Decal true type fonts. So you got the sticky flock version and then the rhinestone version of it. So we're going to go over here to our font, and as most of you know, our Love Square design, I'm going to just do an LBVE. So it doesn't look like much right now, but once we go over to our font here and click on it, then you can see what's going to happen. So that's what signified those different characters that we typed in. So now what we're going to do is let's fix our spacing a little bit first. So we're going to drag this up a little bit, get that a little bit closer. We're going to drag this over a little bit. Now all I did is I just clicked on our text spacing tool in the Stone Editor, but you can do that in your other programs as well, just like you would be working with a regular true type font. So now what we're going to do is click it again, and I'm going to duplicate it, and then I'm going to double click and I'm going to highlight, let's go back. I'm just going to highlight all of the first layer right there, hit my caps lock, and then do LBVE, and you can see it types right over it. Change that to orange, and now we got the Love Squared baseball design, which is pretty cool. I'll show you what we can do with that. Let's just go ahead and resize our design to SS10s in our TRW Stone Editor, and that switched it to our SS10s. Then what we can do is we can add our weed box to it. We're going to go ahead and duplicate our weed box. We're going to click on one of the orange, select the same color so it shows all of the orange. So watch, click on one, select same color. Then I'm going to click on that top layer box, drag it over, and this is ready to send to your cutter. You just created the Love Square design with the baseball. So this actual font has about 12 different designs in it, I want to say. So, and we'll have that on the website, and you'll be able to see all the different images of everything that comes with it. So it's a very cool font to where I'll just click through a couple of them here just to show you kind of what's some of the things that are in it. Let's see, so B, C, E is obviously your E for your love. There's a part of a football, there's part of the golf. There's a shoe, and that's just like a high heel shoe, something pretty cool that's part of the love design, but you can also make it out of a car decal, of course. And then we got a karate girl, basketball, there's the L, we got a music note, we got the spin girl. So all these are two colors, so you're just seeing part of the design. We got some sandals or flip-flops. Let's see what else we got. A soccer ball. We got the tennis heart. We got the V. We got wrestling. We got a flower. We got the volleyball. And we got the paw print, zebra paw print. So a bunch of different designs in this font, and they're all two colors. You just do the uppercase to get the second color of it. So let's say we want to do the baseball one. So I'm going to click, I'm just clicked B, and then I'm going to duplicate it and do an uppercase B, change that to orange, and we're good to go. I'm going to highlight all of this, and I'm going to resize my designs to SS10s. Now what I'm going to do, got a little bit of an oval shape there, no problem, highlight it, replace stones. Now they're all perfect circles. Now if I want to, if your cutter cuts a little bit better and you can get the stones and circles a little bit closer than that, you can actually just drag this down a little bit and replace stones, and as you can see, it's taken away a little bit of the spacing. So depending on which cutter or plotter you have, some of you may need to drag it a little bit this way, replace stones, you see it adds more spacing. Or if you drag it in here a little bit, replace stones, it's going to get the spacing a lot tighter. So we have the GCC Jaguar 4, so we know our cutter's pretty accurate. It can get the circles pretty close together. So we're going to go with that. Let's say you want to make it look a little better. I'm going to select same color, and I'm going to change this to, let's say, a hot pink. No, let's change it to a crystal. Or just so we can see it better here, I'm going to do jet black. So I got the jet black there, then I'm going to select same color and go red cyan for the laces. Now obviously what I need to do is I need to split it apart because it's two templates. So I'm just going to highlight it all, add my weed box. I'm going to duplicate my weed box. I'm going to select all of the black, select that top box, bring this over, and we are ready to cut the template. Perfect 0.129 inch circles, perfect boxes. It's going to layer perfectly, and then I can show you exactly how to do this. And now what I'm also going to do, let's say we're making car decals out of this, and you don't want to make one at a time. So I'm going to show you another cool method that we can do here. Is I'm going to grab this and I'm going to go here, and now we're at 8.2 inches wide, and I'm going to go one more time. Let's see what that does. Now I'm at 12.4. See, now that's a little bit wide because the decal material is only 12 inches wide. So let's go ahead and drag this down here, and now we're at 7.8. So this one, we may be able to work it this way. This could work pretty good to where we could literally make 6 of these decals at the same time. So that would save us a lot of time in production by being able to create 6 at a time instead of 1 at a time, of course. So I am just going to drag that there, highlight this, and now I'm at 11.2. So I'm thinking ahead and thinking, okay, my decal material is 12 inches wide, so I am going to make 6 of these baseball hearts at the exact same time and press them all at the same time to decrease my production time and be able to make a lot more a lot faster. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all of this. Now I'm going to add my weed box. It's going to put a weed box around all of it. So now it is 11.7, so should still be able to even fit in the cameo cutters. I'm going to click on the box and duplicate. I'm going to select one of my red, and then I'm going to select the box. I'm going to drag this over, and there we go. We got 2 templates for that. Now you can see obviously it's a bigger template, so just the inside there we got 2,520 rhinestones just on that fill part. But the good thing is you're making 6 at a time, so if you've got an order for 50 of them or something, you don't want to brush in a stone, do the tape, do the layering, this and that, go back, and then just keep doing the same thing over and over. You want to make 6 at a time. So now we are ready to go ahead and send this to our cutter. So just depending on what program you're using, you can just go File, Export, and then wherever you're going to export it to. We've got a customer samples thing we've been doing. So you're going to export as an SVG if you're using a Silhouette Cameo. We're going to export as EPS because we're going to bring it into one of our cutting programs to be able to cut it on our Jaguar 4. So let's go ahead and call it Baseball Car Decals. And of course the great thing about this, let's actually call it Baseball Softball Car Decals because we just changed the color in their softball car decals. And we're going to go ahead and export that and hit OK. And now we are ready to bring it into our software and send it to our cutter. So now I'm going to show you the actual cut process of this, of it cutting on the cutter. Then we'll go ahead and weed it real quick. After we weed it, we'll brush them in real quick, and then we'll press them onto the Bling-N-E-Thing Decal Material. So let's go ahead and get that part going. Make sure to view part 2 of this video in the link right below this video here to see the entire process.